So the biggest TV channel in Hong Kong, TVB, has copyright striked me. And in order to remove that fucking copyright strike, I need to take this copyright school thing, and I need to watch this video and answer a few questions, which is okay. Fine, not that bad, right? This is so fucking stupid, I swear to God. Right now it is 12:49 afternoon on June 26th, and in the morning today I received a notification saying that my video got taken down. And this is the first time that it ever happened to me in 3.5 years of being on YouTube. The first time my video has been manually taken down, not blocked, not claimed, taken down. So of course I'm pretty shocked by it. You know what? If they copyright claim my video and demonetize it, fine. At least the people, the public, can see it. They are taking it down. And not only that, they gave one copyright strike to my YouTube channel. And by they, I mean TVB. So if you don't know this, last week I planned to make a video where I react to some TV shows from Hong Kong's biggest TV channel, TVB, and sort of do a cringe video, talk about why I dislike those TV shows, just constructive criticism, just my opinion, and a little bit of a cringe, I guess. Yeah, TVB, they are so upset about that. They're so insecure about their TV shows being labeled as cringy, they had to block my video on the first time, and they manually blocked it. So someone working for TVB had watched the video, watched the whole thing, and blocked it. So I re-uploaded it, but this time I'm not putting TVB in the title, I'm not putting the TVB logo in the thumbnail, I'm not putting a TVB tag, in the hopes that no one working for TVB will find it. Well, boy, I was wrong, and I was stupid, because my video got taken down. And what I also did was I altered the clips a little bit, so that it's not being able to, be detected by the content ID. But that did not help at all. They literally took down my video. They are this insecure about their own TV shows, okay? They're this insecure. A small channel like me with only 140 subscribers, and most of them not even from Hong Kong, okay? They still are insecure enough to take the video down. This is how desperate they are to protect their own reputation after their massive political fuck up in the year 2019. I mean, goddamn, I will try to re-upload it again. I will have to delete all the videos, or maybe leave some behind that are not claimed or whatever, but I will probably remove the image part of the video and leave the audio behind. Yeah, it really sucks. And next time I do any similar video, I'll just do a review instead of putting any clips, because apparently TVB doesn't allow it, but other television channels allow it, apparently. I've talked about 13 Reasons Why in such a meaner manner, by the way. Like, I not only did I cringe at 13 Reasons Why, I actually said way worse things about 13 Reasons Why, how it misleads teenagers, how it indirectly promotes, suicide, even though its original message isn't. These accusations are so much worse than saying, a TV show is cringy. But yet Netflix didn't take my reviews down. Netflix didn't put a copyright strike on my channel. But TVB, biggest TV channel in Hong Kong, they are this insecure. I am shocked, okay? Anyways, that's a bit of a rant there. I am going to Leo and Pink's apartment and play mahjong with Harry, whom I have not seen ever since January 21st. So, yeah, I haven't seen him for 150 days. More than 150 days. I think 156 days. So yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. It's also raining outside, so I need to bring my umbrella, and that's annoying. But yeah, I will continue with my regular YouTube upload schedule. I will upload Bob Dylan today and a couple of thought videos. Tomorrow I'll upload Pink Floyd The Wall review, and tomorrow is 27, and then on 28 it's also last night me and Natalie we discussed for a while, and I was like, damn, I really want to punch Natalie in the face. But yeah, Natalie keeps on asking me, what's the message of your story? What's the moral of your story? And I was almost convinced that every friggin' story has to have a message. You look at a David Lynch film, and you know, it doesn't necessarily have a message, and the audience doesn't necessarily have to understand the movie, but it's an experience nonetheless. But anyways, I'm not comparing myself with David Lynch, of course. I mean, he's a freaking genius. What I'm trying to say is, not every single story has to have meaning, but it has to have a point at least. So, I mean, my story have a meaning. It has a theme, but it is rather ambiguous, and there are multiple themes and multiple meanings and multiple ways you can look at the story and get something out of it. Like, you can look at the bad guy side and be like, wow, you know, the world is messed up, and you need to fight those bad guys. But then you can look on the good guy's side and be like, okay, the world is messed up, we need to stop these fights and be peaceful. Like, there are multiple messages to take away from a story. But Natalie's like, what is the meaning of your story? Which is super annoying. But that gave me a couple of ideas to make the script more solid. Like, on the first scene, I'll add a little narration, sort of clarifying the theme and the message of this story. And I also had some ideas about the dream sequence that I want to put into the movie, because I like nosebleeds and I like flashing lights. So those two ideas can be put into the dream sequence, which is cool. So right now is 12:31 after midnight on June 27th, and today was quite an eventful day. I went to Leo and Pink's residence, and outside of the door I saw Adam, and I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure it's Adam. Like, he was struggling with the you know, entering the door, the password and stuff, and I saw him and I'm like, yeah. And he saw me and he's like, oh, you know. And so we went in there, and then Harry joined us later, and we just played mahjong for like hours upon hours, and I played a lot. Like, I've never played this much, actually. Yeah, I've never played this much in my life, and for I think one round I actually won, one or two rounds, but I'm pretty sure I only won for one round. Yeah, and like I'm thinking about another thing that I will soon get to. But yeah, it was actually a lot of fun. Adam played music. And after Adam left, I was like, you know what? I want to play music. And when I played the kind of music that I listened to, Leo and Adam were like, wow, that's good music. I was playing Grimes, Kill V Maim, and for some reason this song turned them on. And they were just asking me, what is this song? What is the name of this song? What is the artist? But when I played other songs, they were also like grooving and moving, like, oh yeah, good music. And I played all sorts of music, like just pop, hip-hop, rock, metal, electronic, just all sorts of music. And I didn't pick the most mainstream ones, of course, like it was slightly less mainstream, but still not the weird stuff. So yeah, I played like, you know, Tyler the Creator, you know, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye, you know, Brockhampton. I played Flying Lotus, And then The Killers, I don't know why, but I was in the mood for listening to The Killers. I played some JoJo music at some point. I started off playing Japanese music because Adam was playing Japanese music, and I played a little Trico and a little Kyari Pamu Pamu, and you know, they were all enjoying it. They were all grooving and moving. It was pretty fun. It was pretty great, and I did pretty well. Like, you know, normally I'm trash, but I actually did pretty well. To be honest, mahjong is a game about luck. Is a game of luck. So, yeah, I did pretty well because I was lucky. At the last game, I almost won, and everyone's like, oh my god, what? Oh my god, we can't let him win. Oh my god, the pressure, the pressure. That was fun. Yeah, and then afterwards, me and Harry, we took the subway and we left. I have to go all the way across the harbor to meet my parents to have dinner with my mom's friends and their son, who is apparently 27 years old, who just graduated University of California, Los Angeles. And we had a conversation, we chatted, and at first the dinner was uneasy, it was uncomfortable, it was a little awkward, but at the end it was okay, you know, it was okay. Anyways, I just checked in Instagram and I saw Natalie sort of doing the showing off her, you know, what she's typing for the, you know, what she's doing for the Model United Nations thing, and I was like, what? You joined the Model United Nations? You just finished DSE and you still joined the Model United Nations. What? Yeah, so, and I was like, okay, you're the only one who joined the Model United Nations, right? And she said, no, Maria and Grant also joined. And I'm like, and I checked the email that I received, and I mean, everyone in the school received the email saying, if you want to join the Model United Nations project thing, which, by the way, I'm giving you guys a little background here. I used to be really skeptical of, you know, this kind of stuff because, not skeptical, but like I used to avoid joining competitions like this. And you know how much I regret not joining these sorts of competition because I missed out so much? Well, it sort of happened again, but this time I'm not that mad because it's not like half the world is also joining the competition. You know, it's not like Adam and Leo and Caroline and the entire friggin' world is joining the competition. It's only Natalie and Maria and Grant. Of course, I do want to join, but actually, maybe it's a little too much on my plate. I have the short film, I got the summer internship job. Maybe it's a little too much on my plate, but I still feel a little bad about not joining the thing. I guess partially, if Natalie and Grant would have talked to me about this being an actual thing, like maybe I would have considered, but I guess it's already been over 1 month after the participation confirmation thing, like after I had the chance to join the thing. So yeah, unfortunately that's the case. But then again, it's not like half the world is joining the competition. I'm not that mad about not joining this. But yeah, I will never be able to, you know, I will never have the chance to experience what all this is actually about. Yeah. Right now it's 3:17 a.m. Yeah. I'm still, I don't know why am I so hung up on this. I really don't know, and I really don't want to. But I guess it's normal to feel this way. But like like you know how much I've said, you know, if I can go back in time, I will definitely do this and do that and do this and do that. And now it's almost like I was given an opportunity to actually go back in time. Almost feels like it, but that's not the case, of course. And I still did an oopsie. I still missed the opportunity. Um Well, it's not really my fault again. Like, if they ask me about it, like maybe I'll consider it. But they didn't, because why would they? And of course, again, like last time this actually happened, the Model United Nations thing, half the world attended. People like Leo, Adam, people, I think Oliver also went there, and then other people from other classes as well. Caroline and Wendy, even Wendy, like she's not that good of a, well, I don't even know for sure. I mean, I haven't seen or spoken to her for a while, but like, goddamn, it's like I was given a small opportunity to go back in time to just do this one little thing, and I still missed it. You know how much this feeling sucks? If someone were to come up to me and tell me that um, I can enter a time machine, or at least go back in time, I will. Like, I actually will. Yeah, it's going to be tedious because it's already been over 3 years. But I will actually go back in time. And if I go back in time, I will join Being Gang. I will socialize so much more. I will be more honest in front of Mary and actually tell her my feelings. I will join the inter-house quiz competition, the student union, as well as a new club, and then the Model United Nations. And then I will sign up for being an official in in both the sports days and the aquatic meets, aka the swimming galas. It's it really hurts to know how much I've missed, how many opportunities I have missed. It really hurts to know all this. Um, like, I don't know what's the worst feeling. Is it remorse or is it loneliness? Because I think remorse is the absolute worst, or guilt. Like, you can't really change the past, and what happened happened. You fucked up, and I know you don't deserve it, but it happened, and you can't do anything about it. And that just sucks, and it still haunts me to this day. Like, it haunted me like last year, or not really last year, but like after school had ended. I was like, damn, I've missed so much. It actually hurts, and this feeling. It's still there. It's still haunting me. I can't get over it. I can't fucking get over it, unless in the future, maybe in my years, in my Los Angeles years, maybe I get to join every single awesome fucking event that everybody's talking about, and that made me feel very important, and that made others think that I am important. Then maybe this feeling will be overshadowed. Then maybe this feeling of remorse, of missing out, of missing opportunities will be gone, you know? Because yeah, I really don't. I hope that's the case, man. I really hope that's the case, because if I was such an opportunity misser in the past, I deserve at least twice as more opportunities and accept them all in the future. You know what I mean? Like, it just really sucks. Like, if I've joined the, Being Gang, at least I will have so many more people to talk to, and I will be included in so many more events. And if I've joined the inter-house quiz competition, at least I can show off a little bit in front of the whole friggin' school. Show off my smarts. Just show off a little bit. That works. And it's not like I'm not allowed to. When I am in friggin' 10th, 11th grade, I know people who are higher ups in the house. You know, they're in the house committees, okay? Like Oliver, people like Oliver, okay? I can speak to him and he's gonna be like, oh yeah, sure, why not? Just join. And I'll be like, yo, what up? I'll be on the stage fighting for my house. I've never for once fought for my own house. And I thought that was a dumb idea in the beginning of school. I thought, no one cares about houses, okay? But at least it was fun and at least it was an opportunity. I mean, even Natalie got to go up there, I think. Yeah, and then I got the Model United Nations thing. Apparently they had like a ball thing at the end, and they got to wear suits and stuff as well, and I totally missed out on that. And then there's just so many things. Um, yeah, it just really sucks. And if I can go back in time, I would do so much more to improve my short film so that I can film the short film earlier so that people will be shocked by my work earlier. Like, if only I can travel back to the past, man. I really, really want to travel back to the past. And if I can go back to Form 2 or 8th grade, there's so much more. There's so much more that I can do. Maybe too much because butterfly effect. But imagine if I can go back to Form 2. I will back up all my WhatsApp messages in my phone. I will not piss off Team Cyan. Even if I did, at least I have the messages, and then I will know exactly how am I going to follow up with that. You know? It just really, really, really friggin' sucks. That makes me quite sad. But, you know what? Even if it's, May 27th right now, okay? Say, right now, it ain't June 27th, it's May 27th. And that I have a decision to make, okay? Let's try to make myself feel better about my predicament right now. If we are in May 27th right now, and I have a decision to either join the Model United Nations or not. I don't know if I will agree to it or not, because again, I have a lot on my plate. I have the short film, and then I have the summer internship job. But knowing that Natalie and Grant will be joining it, I will definitely be tempted to join it, even though people like Leo will not join at all. Speaking of stuff, Pink is applying, and Adam actually already applied for car license thing. Car license. They're going into car school, basically. Man, people are really growing up. All the people I know, like 6 years ago, were all just kids running around stealing shit, and now we're driving cars and stuff. Jesus. I have yet to write a letter to the principal, by the way. But anyways, go back to the decision. If my final decision was a yes, then I will be pissed. So let's prove that even if right now it is May 27th, I will say no. If I can prove that, then I won't have to be this upset. Here's the thing. Number one, I'm busy. I'm a busy man. I have so much work to do. Number two, not everyone's gonna go back there. And number three, I'm lazy and it takes a lot of time. It's annoying. It's just extra workload for what? Not much. Number four, it doesn't really help much with the college stuff. So it's pretty much pointless. But if you're studying in Hong Kong, maybe it's going to give you an extra little credit, whatever. But I'm going to college. They don't really care about this stuff. But yeah, it's fun being missed out. Yeah, getting to hang out with Natalie and Grant a little more. Kind of missed out on that as well. Rest in peace. But I guess those are the two factors. So, yeah. I've gotten to a point where I have to prove to myself that I wouldn't have made a decision if I have traveled back in time. So that right now I will not feel as upset and as regretful. This is how pathetic of a situation I am in. I have to pretend that I'm time traveling to the past. Um, Oliver went to this store, this suit store, and people like Dean and another guy, I think Ronald, they also put this store up on Instagram stories or promoting the store. And apparently, the guy at the store will, try to match clothes with you. And I was like, oh wow, this is actually really cool. I'm gonna go there and check out. I asked Oliver what's the price, and he said $1,200 Hong Kong dollars. And I was like, well, damn, that's expensive. Because my mom said if it's anything above 1,000, don't do it. Too expensive. Too friggin' expensive for a set of suits for the graduation dinner. My mom has not a single fucking idea how important this means to me. This isn't just some meal. This isn't just some friggin' event. Okay, this is a full stop. This is the final moments, okay? They must be full glory. You understand? So my mom told me to just borrow some random cheap second-handed black simple plain suit that's already been used. No, I'm going into this with style. I'm going into this me. I want to arrive in the venue as me. And I'm not going to be in some simple ass clothes, okay? It really pisses me off to the core that my mother does not even grasp 1/10 of how important this is to me. Okay? Not even 1/10. Anyways, the suit. My mom says on Tuesday she's gonna bring me to a little bit of the clothes storage place in some media organization, and say, oh, you know what? Go check out those cheap ass second-handed suits, and maybe you'll find one that you like and just borrow it. And I agreed to that because my mom would be like, wow, then you must be wanting to actually purchase the suit with actual money. I can't let you do that. So I'm agreeing to do that, even though I know that it's pointless, okay? It's friggin' pointless, okay? The kind of suit that I want. A, I want it new. B, it's different, okay? I want it a very specific shade of dark blue now, long, to my thighs. I want it to fling up like a dress when I run fast or jump. Oh, fuck ass. Ouch. And I want to hold a staff, and I want dark green shirt in the back. Vest is cool too, but it may be too hot. And I want to wear makeup and maybe hang a little cool keychain just to dress myself up. I am the fucking detective, man. I don't wear some cheap ass second-handed suits. You know how much I love saving money and how much I care about saving money. And in the past, I usually just spend the minimal amount of money and to do the simplest of things. But just please let me, for once in my life, actually care about myself and actually spend money for myself. Please let me do that. Why is it that when I finally want to spend money, my mom doesn't allow me to? I don't understand that at all. So anyways, after Tuesday, I check out the second-hand clothes. I will go to G2000, the suit store, to look for suits. If I can't find it, then I will either ask Leo for the place for the tailor-made suits, or go to the place that the boys in the Potato Gang, the Oliver, the Dean, the Ronald, the store that they recommend. I Yeah, hopefully that's enough time. I only have like 2.5 weeks left. It's really not enough. Like I still need the staff and the keychain and all that decoration. So yeah. There is only one more gigantic, actually, only the one and only, well, not the only, but I know one more way to not miss out, because I've missed out on so much already. The Model United Nations, the being an official in the athletic meet and the aquatic meet, being the oh, I hate the sports days, not joining the interhouse quiz competition, not joining the student union. I've missed so much already. You know what I'm not gonna miss? I'm gonna take all the goddamn photos I want in graduation dinner. But that's lame because everyone's gonna do it too. Am I right? Originally, I thought there's gonna be a performance. Pink also asked, but I guess there won't be. Um, yeah, taking photos. That's the only freaking thing I can do. Too bad. Linda and Cedric, they're not here. So is Bernice, but I'll probably be able to see them again if I go back to the school to shoot the short film series. Yeah. 1:11 a.m. on June 28th. So as you can see, my hair is getting worse and worse, but it's not that terrible. It's not as terrible as I've expected. Anyways, what happened today? Not much. I didn't leave my apartment today. I did pretty much nothing. That's pretty cool because I can actually take a rest. This morning was one of those rare mornings where I can actually sleep all the way and not wake up in the middle of the night. That is insane. That is miraculous. I guess I was that tired yesterday. And yeah, not much else. I guess I'm still a slightly bummed that I didn't have the opportunity to at least make a decision whether if I want to join the Model United Nations once again or not. Not once again. I've never joined it, but after the DSEs. But I guess I'm still not that upset. I mean, Leo's not there, Adam's not there. It's not even 1/4 the fun that it was back in, a year ago. But then again, a year ago I didn't join. I've never joined it. But I just know that it wouldn't be as fun. Anyways, you know what's fun? I played Minecraft with Nick for a few hours again and defeated the Ender Dragon within minutes. But before that, I accidentally cleared my entire inventory. I went into creative mode and I accidentally shift cleared. And I spent like half an hour recreating each piece of item with enchantments as well as Tinker's Construct items. Here's the thing, I don't know the exact detail of each Tinker's Construct tools, so a couple of those tools I just gave up. But there's that. If you don't play modded Minecraft, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Back to the other topic of school. Really nothing happened. Oh yeah, actually back to Minecraft. Something's weird happened. Max joined the server. Max had left our school since I think I don't know, he left for quite a while. Like I think after Form 4 he left, or yeah, I think after Form 4, and it was like, yeah, it was scary because I've never played with Max for a very long time, and Max is someone dangerous. Like, I know Max is someone dangerous. I don't know him all that well. I know he's the best friend of Keith, and I think because Keith is kind of bisexual, so maybe at some point Max is a love interest. I don't know. But Max is this really short, naughty kid whom everybody hates, a little chubby, Very dirty person, nasty person, but really funny as well, and unpredictable. And Max on Instagram said he has a girlfriend, and Leo told me that it's just a joke. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good joke because, he actually tagged the girl, and the girl tagged him back. It's almost like they're to date, pretend to be dating, but they're not. So anyway, this girl, and then when Max joined the server, he said that his girlfriend will also be joining. That's when you know the shit is. So, his girlfriend actually joined, and we have two players. At first, we thought it's him also, so maybe he's using two accounts at once with two computers. No, they're both moving, and I'm like, holy shit, they're actually two persons. So who's the other person? If his girlfriend isn't real, who's the other person? I don't know. Maybe his friend? They joined Discord and they muted themselves. So I guess one of the reasons would be, to hide their voices because I guess one of them wouldn't sound like a girl. But that's just a guess. What if it's actually a girlfriend? Or at least a pretend girlfriend? Then what the hell's going on? I don't know. But they left. I thought they were gonna troll us, or at least maybe try to grief our server, but that didn't happen. It was strange. Anyways, in real life, not much. I think I've mentioned Oliver, what conversation I and Oliver had yesterday morning, like 4 a.m. or something, where I asked him about this store where you can buy suits, and it's this cool store, and people go there and match their clothes and stuff. But yeah, that's it. Today is pretty peaceful day. Nothing happened, and tomorrow I need to go to work again, and I guess that's kind of interesting. But I hope that I have enough time to do stuff. And also, I re-uploaded my TVB video again, but a whole chunk of the video is just gone, and hopefully they will allow that. Hondoni. Okay, so right now is 2:36 a.m. in the morning on June 29th. My lips are dry. That is good news. Okay. So, I just finished watching Attack on Titan. Cool show. Pretty cool. Anyways, what happened today? Quite a bit. So, my elder cousin, with my family, we went to the place again. The east, East Kowloon of Hong Kong, where we had to go to work. And this time, the charismatic dude, he's not there, so it's just us two with a bunch of other staff. And my cousin, he didn't get along with them. Not that he argued, but he was mostly on his own. But I did get along with them a little bit, especially with the leader, who is a woman, shorter than me, with bangs. I wanted to get her Instagram, but I've yet to do that. So next week I'll do it. Anyways, at some point, because I didn't really have breakfast, and while I had food before I left my apartment at around 1 p.m. ish, actually 12, like sticky rice and dumplings, I almost threw up. I guess I was just like really repulsive against food in the morning. So I was hungry, so me and my cousin, while we were having a break, we went downstairs and went into one of those, very local Hong Kong restaurants, Ta Tan Tang, and I ordered a French toast, and apparently it's a tea set, so it has to come with either lemon tea or milk tea. I already have a bottle of milk tea that I bought earlier in a 7-Eleven convenience store, but I said, oh, lemon tea. So altogether, it's $32. But at the end, I only paid $3 because I guess my cousin's, buying it too. And I said, oh, do you want me to give back? And he's like, oh, no problem. But hey, fair is fair, equivalent trade. Because like last year, I gave him a bunch of money. Like I bought something for him. Anyways, there's that. And then afterwards we left, and me, my cousin, my family, we went all the way to West Kowloon of Hong Kong, and we had a very expensive but a pretty cool Western dinner in a very expensive restaurant. Pretty cool pasta, cool steak, cool fries, and my cousin's parents also were there. So then they left, we part ways, I come back home, I finish watching the movie Chungking Express, and then Attack on Titan, the last 3 episodes, and now me and Natalie are chatting. Also, just a few hours ago, Pink once again invited me to go to her apartment, which is crazy. I'm like, whoa, 3 days ago we met. I just, I didn't expect her to invite me this soon, and she invited me to play mahjong once again. And at first I was like, oh, I don't know if I should say yes or no, because I really wanted to take a rest tomorrow. But they said Harry will come, and they will not have enough people to play mahjong if they only have 3 people. So I kind of have to go. So I said, okay, you know what, I'll go, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna some time wasted, but hey, I get to hang out with my friends, so you know what, cool. Not much else. So Natalie and I, we were just chatting. Natalie is an Attack on Titan fan, of course. She's seen all the way up to season 3. And we talked about suits again. Natalie reported, because Grant told her everything, that Edward is going to wear checkered pants, while Ronald is going to wear a gray suit with pink shirt, which is a pretty cool combo. Not gonna lie, pretty cool combo wombo. But I'm gonna stick with my dark blue and dark green combo, which I think will stand out a little bit, but only a little bit, because dark blue is very common. What next? Nick is doing pure blue, and Oliver is doing dark blue. Harry is doing either white or sky blue, and pretty much it. And I also wanted to get back at Jordana. Actually, I secretly want to take the Team Cyan photo, but because Jordana is being such a bitch, I told Natalie, you know what, let's take the Team Cyan photo, but without Jordana. So it's going to be Linda, Jeffrey, me, Natalie, and Cedric. Just us 5 without Jordana. That's the best way to get back at her. But, of course, it'll be cool if she's also, in the photo, like, hey, we existed. But, of course, I also really want to bully her. So, there's that. God damn it, I went to the wrong apartment. This isn't where Pink is supposed to live. So I need to take a minibus to my destination now. End my life. I can't take the subway here either.
คิด
Okay, so right now it's 8:28 p.m. on June 29th. So I actually did agree to Leo and Pink to go to Pink's place to play mahjong once again. So at first I guess I mistook them, but I went to Leo's place, Leo's apartment, right outside his door. I rang the doorbell a few times, and apparently they're not there. They're in Pink's place. So I took a minibus from Leo's place to Pink's place. Arrived there, and Pink's dogs. They are fluffy. They are cute, and at first they are kind of upset because they forgot about me. But very soon they remembered me, I guess. So they were pretty chill afterwards. So that's pretty cool. And then we just kept on playing mahjong together. It was boring. It was really, really fucking boring. I didn't expect myself to be this tired the whole time, and I didn't win once. I almost won, like a couple times, but only almost. I didn't win once. Maybe it's because I don't understand how is it considered victory? Like, anyways. Yeah, it's very boring. Harry played music, and Pink played her music as well. Pretty boring music. But, you know, I wasn't complaining or anything. And then at the end, Harry, Pink, and Leo, they stayed behind and had hot pot together. I went back home and had rest, which is very much needed. Another thing is that I mentioned Natalie's plan to outdress Jordana, to make Jordana the ugliest girl by dressing even nicer than she does in the graduation dinner. And Harry and Pink, they were like, "Wow, that's childish. That's immature. Like, if you dislike somebody, you don't have to do anything about it, you know." And I'm like, okay, you know, that's Natalie's idea. That's not my idea. But yeah, there's that. There's that. What I really love about my life nowadays, even though I friggin' hate it, is that time seems to be longer. For the last 2.5 hours, I was playing Minecraft Hypixel with Leo, Cedric, and Nick, and it was a lot of fun. Like, at first I sucked, but I'm a fast learner, so I did pretty well at the end in one particular game, Smash Heroes. And that game that I've never played before, Hole in the Wall, I got first. And you know, if I'm Natalie, you know, I would brag about how, you know, if I play this certain kind of chess the first time, I still win. Well, hey, I found something that I'm good at, finally, after 18 years. I'm just kidding. But yeah, there's that. I kind of want to film the Attack on Titan review, but I realized that my voice is a little raspy right now, so I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Let me think. So right now it is 5:53 p.m. on June 30th, and this is a pretty sad day for Hong Kong because tomorrow the national security law is finally going to pass. That means Hong Kong is going to die. Very unfortunate. I want to get the hell out of this place. Waving the American flag on the streets, illegal now. Protesting, whether it's peaceful or not, illegal. All illegal. If you utter the words revolution and the police hears it, they catch you. And yeah, so yeah, that really sucks. Rip. Anyways, I originally planned to go out earlier today because I wanted to go around and check out if there are any suits of my liking for my graduation dinner, except I had to film the Attack on Titan review and the Pink Floyd review, and then for some reason well, for some reason we had a lot of food. I had a lot of food, and I was like, oh, I don't want to waste the food, but and I'm not that hungry, but I don't want to waste food, so I ate them all, and now I'm like, okay, god damn it, it's already 6 p.m. Yeah, anyways, the plan is later on at 7 p.m. I will go to my mom's friend's headquarters. My mom's friend's company's headquarters. Because apparently there are all sorts of suits in there that I can check out and I can try on. Hopefully they have the long dark blue suit that I so crave. But yeah, I need to leave my place now, and yeah, hopefully I look fancy in the suit. I really don't know which floor am I at right now. House of Corona. Time now is 2:43 a.m. in the morning on July 1st. This means that Hong Kong is officially politically dead, unfortunately. Yeah. Anyways, what happened today was quite interesting. So I left my apartment at around 5 something. I forgot. So I arrived at the friggin' mall, which is across the harbor, and after I arrived, there were people on the uh, by the guardrails in each level in an area because you know how malls are designed. We have the ground floor, and then every single floor above the ground floor, like the first floor, the second floor, the third floor, they're all rings. There's a middle part of the mall on those floors that are actually rings. So all the people gathered in those rings by the guardrails and basically screamed these protest slogans. I really wanted to join as well, but I don't want to get into trouble. And then there were these cops, and before when I arrived, the cops were in the subway station, just standing there, and then after a while, they started to join the thing, and they started to disperse the crowd and stuff, and nothing all that crazy happened, like nothing all that violent happened. I pulled out my phone and filmed some of those clips, so feel free to check it out. Filming cops is not easy. I have to pretend to be playing a mobile game on my phone. I have to pretend that I'm trying to listen to something on my phone, and then sometimes I have to hide behind a pillar or behind a guy. But filming cops is really dangerous and risky. Like another dude filmed the cops straight up, right up at their faces, and the cop was being really aggressive and mean about it. Like, I will not stop you if you want to shop in this mall, if you want to walk around in this mall, but don't film me. Don't film me. So yeah, um, and uh, and I stood there for like 20 minutes or something, just waiting for my parents. And then my parents is like, "Oh my God, there are cops here. We are stuck. We can't move." And I'm like very calm and chill, and I'm like, "Okay, fine, I'll find you." So I found them. I walked all the way to them on the other side of the mall, and then afterwards we walked in the streets to another nearby building. We went up and we saw the people in the organization, this media organization thing, and they're also responsible for sort of tailoring, not really tailoring suits, but sort of collecting suits. So they have a good collection of suits, and I went in there and I tried some on, and they're actually not bad. I was looking for a purple shirt, and they actually had it, and I'm like, damn, they got purple shirt. Yeah, and I also found a dark blue suit, which I think really suits the shirt, except those suits are, they come along with a vest, and I thought a vest would look, a little bulky on me. But the dark blue and the purple color combination is surprisingly swick. It is amazing that I didn't go for a dark green or something. I tried it on and I looked swick. Here are some photos. Here are some photos. Okay, anyways, I tried them on. I look pretty cool. And it's sort of backup because, again, I want the long style suit. So this is only backup. But anyways, afterwards we just went back to the mall. The cops are all gone at that point, and we had sort of a dinner there, sort of a quick dinner there. And then afterwards I went back home, took a shower, and edited videos and stuff. And from I think 12 o'clock to 2 a.m., I played a bit of Minecraft with Nick, Leo, Cedric again. And this time, because Leo went to the bathroom at some point, so Pink played Minecraft as well. So this is kind of fun, actually. Like, I guess Pink, yeah, I guess she plays quite a bit of computer video games as well. So, yeah, and she was trying to tame a horse and all that. And yeah, it was pretty cool, and it's already nearly 3 a.m. now once again. And I also finished up my Conspiracies Episode 3 short film script, so there's that. That's pretty cool. I have yet to write, I've yet, yeah, I've yet to write the letter. Maybe I'll write a bit later. But yeah, for now, I'll watch like a few episodes of Attack on Titan Season 2, and then I'll go to bed. And tomorrow, I'm gonna go to that other place to wear my suit, find my suit, purchase my suit. So yeah, there's that. Um, yeah, not much else. The government had extended the quarantine laws until July 16th, meaning that we can't stand together. Social distancing is still a thing. But then we have graduation dinner on July 15th. Ladies and gentlemen, I am, yeah, it is currently 10:56 p.m. on July 1st. I only have 7 minutes left on my internal storage space, which is really concerning. I don't know why. Do I get less and less and less storage space this fast? Yeah, I'm really tired today. I really am tired. Anyways, today at around 4 p.m., me and my mom, we went to a place in across the harbor at around the south by southwest, at around the south by southeast side of Kowloon, across the Hong Kong, the Victoria Harbor, is where I found, where my classmates, Oliver, Dean, and Ronald, they on Instagram, recommended this place that makes clothes, fancy clothes. So I told my mom about it, and me and my mom, we went there, and at first I was thinking like, okay, is this stupid? But it's not stupid. I actually went there, and I found the suit that I like, and I found the suit that I like. Except, yeah, I can't get them to make it longer, like the kind of long suit that I want. The guy said he can make it half an inch longer, and even though half an inch is only a little, hopefully it's an obvious change. And second of all, while I like the flowery patterns on the suit, I think it really suits me given how eccentric of a person I act. I tend to be. I tend to act. The flowery pattern it's just very fitting to me. The checkers, they don't fit me at all. But the thing is, the cloth they have with the flowery pattern is sort of like this pale dark blue thing. And I don't like it. I want pure dark blue, not pale dark blue, but it's a little pale. And I got the very silky, smooth purple shirt, which they will be making for me. And my pants will have the same color and pattern with my suit. And yeah, all is set. And I also got a vest. Originally, we didn't buy the vest. We only ordered the suit, the purple shirt, and the pants. Both the suit and the pants dark blue, or pale dark blue. And altogether, it's 978 Hong Kong dollars, which is about I think 100 and something, like 100 and something US dollars. And then I was like, oh no, but I kind of want the vest, because what if it doesn't work out? So you know what? I got the vest, and then it became around 120 something US dollars. I don't know, 1,216 Hong Kong dollars, basically. You do the math. So yeah, afterwards, I'm very relieved. The guy said he can finish making those clothes or ordering those clothes, and can give us the set of clothes by July 10th. So right in the nick of time. So afterwards, now I only have to worry about the accessories. I wanted to hang a keychain so that every time I walk, it's like clanging. It's very stylish. It kind of reminds me of the chain that Jotaro would wear, Jotaro, or the signs Josuke would wear. Like, I just want some accessories, and I thought to myself, okay, maybe I'm a little too freaky with the accessories, but actually no. Natalie likes the idea, and Oliver says he wants to wear earrings, but only an idea. Maybe he's not going to do it. And given that he said that he wants to, now I am basically 100% sure that I'm going to wear lipsticks, like dark purple lipsticks to match the shirt, and eyeliner, but only these. Nothing on the face. I want my face to look raw and rough. And but yeah, the lipsticks, it's not to make me look feminine, but rather to make me look unhinged, I guess, and eccentric. And another thing I want is a staff, like Gandalf's staff, just a long wooden staff, because I originally planned to have like this long suit, so I think the staff really works with the suit. It kind of reminds me of magicians, or the guy from Monopoly, the board game. And yeah, aside from a staff, I will do it because it's my style, wearing a watch on my feet, on my leg. That's my plan. So yeah, but yeah, I'm actually, you know, It's so funny how ingenuine we are, because that's not how we look by default, but that's who we think we should look, how we think we should look. So when we arrive at the graduation dinner, right? It's not going to be us being in our true forms. It's going to be us in our ideal looks, which is kind of hilarious, but it's also fun. So I appreciate a bit of that. Yeah, a lot of protests happened today. I'm fearful for those protests because it's illegal now. And Cedric, he didn't fall asleep for like many hours, 20 something hours, and at some point he had to stay up to go on Telegram and help spread the word. You know who's arrested by the cops, how they look, yada yada. He's trying to help them, and I totally respect that. But yeah, goddamn. Time now is 5:03 p.m. on July 2nd. I finally have time to take rest today, so that's pretty cool. And also, I will have to wait for one more week until I have a haircut. So this is ridiculously long, I know. But yeah. Anyways, not much should happen so far today. And I don't expect anything important to happen for the rest of the day. But basically, Natalie worked in the morning, and then she suddenly showed up and said, "Hey, I'm back." And then we sort of talked a little bit. Oh, and she's texting me now. Great. Um. So by the time we arrive at graduation dinner, it already would have been 160 something days since the end of school, technically. So a lot of people are gonna look very different. I mean, Natalie sent me a couple photos. Well, me and Cedric a couple photos, and it's like her, but she covered her own face. And I saw that she has long hair, and I'm like, whoa, are you gonna cut that long hair before graduation dinner, or what's gonna happen? And she's like, I, I don't, I don't have to cut it. I don't have to. But yeah, and now Anne has a full ponytail. She used to have a very small ponytail, like a little brush, like a little paintbrush. But yeah. I guess what bothers me is that people change. It's a little disturbing, to be honest. Like, people used to be cool, yeah? Like, I used to be really invested in people. Like, oh my god, people are special. But they change and they become normal. They start to speak normally, especially for Natalie. Natalie's transformation from, like, being, a very messed up person who's very, who really craves power, and who's, very crazy, and who hates everything, and is violent and maniacal and maybe a little psychotic. And now she's just talking about how to cook pasta on Instagram. Like, that's a huge transition. That's almost as huge as Jordana. Jordana's transition is, it's just so mind-boggling. Like, she went from someone who has layers, someone who's, very cold-blooded, very apathetic, and has a very dark view of the world, and somewhat delusional. And again, a lot of layers. It's really hard to understand her. To someone who is extremely shallow and hateable and cheap, and I don't see how that transition's happening. I mean, I changed too, but I think for the better. Like, back then I am paranoid, I am always anxious, I am very curious, maybe too curious, and now I'm just a very chill person. Like, I don't really have, like, that much to work around in my mind. People change, and I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, there's only one person who I know who doesn't change, and that is Keith. He's always been a power-hungry psychopath who loves sex and violence, and he's still the same person till this day. Like, at least last I heard. But yeah, people change. That's unfortunate. Alright. Let's talk about dreams. I had a dream this morning. Okay, this is a real weird dream to talk about, but it's gonna get a little graphic here. But basically, I was, how if you dream about peeing, you'd probably also pee in real life. I haven't wet my bed in so many years, okay? In over a decade. And so this morning I dreamed about, taking a leak. And while I was taking a leak in the dream, I was like, wait, I'm dreaming. How about real life? Am I also taking a leak in real life? And I immediately woke up and I realized that nothing happened. It's almost like I can control my dreams at this point, but again, I don't know if that's true. And another thing is I had a dream with a very strong sexual undertone, except I'm not really all that involved. And that is people like Edward Pink, I think, and Grant decided to take a hot bath together, like go to a hot tub together, like a hot wooden tub in the middle of in a room, and then Natalie showed up, and I was about to join too before I even know that Natalie's gonna join. But yeah, there's a huge sexual undertone. I don't dream about sex. I only dream about things that remind me of sex, like, but in a very indirect way. Like that other time, like I think half a year ago I had this dream, or maybe a year ago, where Grant and Natalie and I were, sort of in this very grand living room in the middle of a palace of sorts, and we were sleeping on the ground with sleeping bags, and Anne was wearing like little to no clothes, or at least very transparent clothes, and I think it was me, or maybe it was Anne, who started to have nosebleeds. It was so indirect, but it reminds me of sex in the most disturbing way, not disturbing, but in the most Lynchian way possible. But yeah, there's that. There's that. I have still not seen sex in my dreams, but only implications of it. That's very cryptic. Anyways, gone with the dreams. Not much else. Not much else to talk about. Not much else to talk about. Time now is 3:35 a.m. in the morning of July 3rd. I have an agreement with my elder cousin, and we will be meeting at your we will be meeting each other and have lunch together, and then we will I will go to his place, and we will play a bit video games. I will play a little bit of flute. I will teach him a bit of biology whatevs, and that's gonna be it. Not much had happened today. Natalie had reported that at first she reported that Andy is going to wear full pink, and I'm like, whoa, okay, fancy. And apparently Andy's just joking. The only pink that he's wearing is his shirt, which is pale pink, and his suit is going to be dark blue, checkered dark blue. And I'm like, bro, that's the same suit as Oliver's. Oliver also got checkered dark blue, and then Ronald also got pale pink, and then a gray suit, and then we also got a blue suit, and then Grant also got a blue suit, and Grant also got a blue suit as well as a very plain white shirt. So I was like, wow, I think I'm overdoing it. Like, with all my crazy ideas with with the lipsticks, the eyeliners, the face drawings, the staff, the leg watch, the keychain, the long dark blue suit with the crazy patterns, and the purple shirt. You know what? That's overdoing it. I'm overdoing it. So you know what? Let's tone it down a notch. First of all, I'm getting rid of the staff. I don't need the staff because I think, it's so easy to lose it. Like, I can just put it somewhere, and the next thing you know, it's gone. So I'm not gonna bring a staff. No. Neither will I wear eyeliner. I don't think I should wear eyeliner. I think my eyes look better without eyeliner. That's just how. Yeah. It's I think it's a genetic thing, but usually like eye pockets, like these eye pockets, For Asians, it's usually like very obvious and very just popped out. But it's not like it that for me. For me, my eyes are like a little bit into my skull. Like it's not that upfront. It's very shallow. Not very shallow, but it's deep into my skull, deeper into my skull. The projection is very low. So I can do this, and my eyebrows can almost cover my eyes. So and as you can see, it's like it goes in. So because of the genetics thing, like I feel like my eyes is not suited for eyeliner. So as you can see, my eye pocket isn't as obvious as popped. But lipsticks probably. I'll also wear a watch on my leg, that's for sure. Natalie's wearing a very plain black dress, which is a little underwhelming. Like, I thought she's gonna go with something like, I don't know, Gothic Lolita or something. That would be so cool, that would be so sick, and it would really fit her. Given how small and sinister she looks, I think it would really fit her. I mean, just imagine her with, like, black or at least dark colored lipsticks, and maybe with like lace, like black lace gloves, like quite the fancy, quite the fancy. But no, she's going for a very plain black dress. Maria is also going for a black dress. So is Olivia, and Anne is going for a sunny sky blue dress. So that's interesting. But Anne looks good. Anne looks good. She has a good taste in clothes and art, and Olivia can look good in anything she wears. Aside from that, I've finished my rough draft of the letter that I'm going to write to the principal, aka the former biology teacher of our class. Yeah, I'm going to send that to my mother tomorrow. And aside from that, I really need to go to sleep like right now. So, yeah. Cool beans. Yeah. Not had happened today. I guess me and Natalie and Cedric briefly discussed about like fetishes. Like for some, because like we were talking about outfits, and then we talked about Kingsley, how he likes lollies, and then we just started talking about fetishes, and then Natalie said Tyrus had a thigh fetish, and I'm like, oh, you know what? That's understandable. Like I would understand why people would love thighs. I just don't understand foot fetish is all. And Natalie's like, yeah, that's really weird. Even though you know what happened. And then uh, and then Natalie's like, oh, guess what is Cedric's fetish? And I'm like, okay, Cedric probably doesn't have a fetish. He's a guy that doesn't seem like he has a fetish. And then Cedric came up and said, oh, I don't know. I guess I like slime. And I guess slime is not a fetish. I mean, slime is, generally speaking, very slippery, soft slime is always like a cool thing, But, it's not that much of a fetish. And I was trying to draw the line between what's fetish and what's just preference. Like, you can't say I have a fetish for mysterious woman because it's a quality. It's not tangible. I like that quality. It's like liking women with sense of humor. It doesn't mean you have a fetish for humor. You understand? It's a little different, But hey, there's that. There's my thoughts and theories on such insane things. Why am I talking about this shit? It's about to be 4 a.m. in the morning. What the fuck am I doing with my life? I'm going to bed. Screw all this.